Hi, chosen ones, hi, divine light beings, hi, gods and goddesses. Welcome to the channel, Yoniverse. The channel that will help you for your upliftment of your inner verse and your universe within. I'm trying out my stick. I have a stick for the first time. I am, when it comes to new gadgets, I'm like the last person that will get a gadget. Or when it comes to electronical things, I'm like the last person that will get like a new phone. Or I'm very very old school when it comes to getting new things that has to do with electronics, devices and stuff like that. So I wanted to try out my stick for the first time today because I thought, hey, it's a good weather outside, the sun is shining, and who wouldn't love that? So I went outside with my stick, trying to get a beautiful view of nature and the sun, and me sitting a little bit in the sun and chit chatting with all the subscribers, the new one and the ones that have been here for since the beginning that I started the channel. I am not that long on YouTube yet, but still, my subscribers are growing and it's giving me a boost of energy. And I really like that. I like, love, love, love the comments, the energy, the vibe that those comments are giving me. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. I cannot thank you enough. Um, One thing I want to say is that this channel, Universe, um, it's not only about bringing positive messages. It's also about bringing messages that are not always nice for people to hear. Sometimes a little bit controversial. So therefore, the channel is to uplift people, and that can be on the light side. It can also be on the dark side. So therefore, my contents sometimes may be different from only bringing the blue pill, because it will there will also be contents that will be about bringing the red pill. I think my hand is moving a little bit, a little bit too much now, but it doesn't matter. It's about the message that I want to bring. The message is that Universe is a channel that will bring you blue pill. It will bring you the red pill. So you have to be strong-minded to understand and understand the messages that I'm gonna bring. It's not for everybody. It's for the ones that their third eye is already open. It's for the ones that want to use their first eye. That's also called the third eye. It's for the ones that are not weak-minded. It's for the ones that already went to hell and back. It's for the ones that are not afraid and scared to swallow the red pill. So today I just wanted to chit chat a little bit about if you all have been seeing um, that video that is going around about the Dalai Lama, that, let's say, majority of the people, the masses, will call a leader, a guru. Yes. And the message that I want to bring today is to the chosen ones: stay awake. Don't sleep. Don't try to fall asleep, not even for a second. Don't let them distract you, because these distractions that they are trying to implement in your mind, it is a real thing. It is not even a joke. It is a real, real, real thing. What I want to say is that this man, Dalai Lama, We must not forget we are having a war, not against flesh and blood. This is a war against the spirit and the mind of a people. Especially the people that are chosen, you know who you are. You know who you are. You know your DNA, excuse me. You know what the hate is against you. It's not only for your flesh, it is for your spirit and your soul and your mind. That is what they are trying to target. So we are the target. These predators, these cabal, whatever you want to call them, inorganic beings, because they are not organic, whatever you want to call them, they are they are falling. Yeah. Babylon is crumbling day by day, night by night. So the thing is, what happens when these entities see that they cannot win, they will do whatever to still get the minds of our children, to still implement and open portals for entities to come that can infiltrate body, the mind of the young ones. We have to be very, very careful what type of things we let our children watch, what type of people are around our children, not even alone our children, what type of people are around us, because these are the days that some may say these are very beautiful days. These are very extremely powerful, Aquarius times, age that we are in. But we must not forget that these spirits, that these entities that we are fighting against, we cannot see them. And they can infiltrate your family members. They can infiltrate maybe your best friend, if you still have those type of people around you that you call best friends. They will infiltrate them to let you vibe as low as you can, because only by your vibration going as low as their vibration of these entities, of these archons, of these the cabal, the inorganic beings, only if you go as low as them, they can infiltrate your mind. They can trigger you to do things that you would never want to do. And this is what's happening with some of our family members, some colleagues, some just random people on the street. Be very mindful, because they are showing you who they are. These so-called leaders, nobody is your leader. You are your own leader. If you know who you are, if you go within, yeah, they call it like introspection. If you get the time to know thyself. Even in the Bible, they will tell you, yeah, that Jesus said or wrote, know thyself. We must not forget that the brain is the first. So when you are a sperm, yeah, what is that sperm? That sperm is the brain. So therefore, it is very important for them to target the brain. They are not targeting the outside. They are not targeting anything else but your brain, because your brain is the most powerful organ in the body. If your brain is not functioning correctly, then you can forget it. If your brain dead, if something happens to you and your brain is not functioning, your brain is dead, then you may say that you're dead. Because the only organ that they cannot let's say like the heart. If you have a heart, they can, if your heart is not working anymore, they can put like they have a special name for that. I don't know the name at the moment, but they can put like a battery so that your heart can function. They can take a they can transplant a heart from somebody else that died and the heart is still working properly. They can transplant the heart so that somebody else can utilize or use that heart within their body. But the brain, they cannot do that. So if your brain is dead, brain dead, everything ends. So it begins with the brain and it ends if your brain is not functioning, if your brain dead. So therefore, targeting our brain, our mind, is something that happens on a daily basis. This is the reason why learning about chakras, about the heart chakra, all the chakras are important, but learning about your heart chakra, your crown chakra is extremely important. Your third eye chakra is extremely important because these are the highest, yeah, the highest vibrations, the highest chakras. It starts with the lower chakras. You have to know them too, so that you can expand and grow and go further to your higher chakras. And I also have to say that what happens with the Dalai Lama, this, when people show you who they are, believe them. Believe them, because this man has been like that for ages. It you know, it did not suddenly happen. He has been a pedophile for ages. This is why it is important to know that you are your own leader. You can take things, you can learn things from certain people. But the biggest leaders amongst us, the so-called leaders and gurus, they are not living a typical lifestyle that you would want to believe. These people are in high places with the highest people that so-called rule this planet. Yeah, the patriarchal system that rules this planet. And most of these people are pedophiles. They want to implement their whole LGBTQ or whatever. I don't even know how to pronounce it, because for me, it's not something organic. It's not something natural. It's not something that has to do with nature. They can, they can use their rainbow colors to symbolize whatever they want to symbolize, but it's not of nature. It's not of nature. And I'm not against anybody or anyone. You should do whatever you want to do inside of your home. But oppressing a people and making people depressed so that they can think that they should be something that they are not or were not born to be. What are we talking about? What are we doing? If you want to do your thing, live your lifestyle, do it inside of your home. We don't have to accept the lifestyle of everybody. Now, where I am living, everything on TV, I don't even watch TV. I watch sometimes films that I can select myself to watch. But even in the films that I select to watch nowadays, I have to see lifestyle of people that is not my lifestyle. So it's being forced on us to accept something that is unnatural. This agenda that they are trying to fulfill has to be fulfilled. What the cost, it doesn't matter how they have to fulfill it. They want to fulfill it because they want to destroy the natural balance of the mother. They want to destroy the natural balance of the universe. So, therefore, these people, their name is not only inorganic ones, these people's name is war and destruction. That is what will fulfill their needs. It is very, very important to know that more and more the veil is being lifted. Every day this veil is being lifted constantly. So keep your eyes open. Keep your first eye especially detoxified and decluttered, cleaned by eating the right types of food, by doing the right types of exercises. Because the more exercise you do, the more your brain is being stimulated to grow, to expand, to learn, to unlearn, to accept, to flow, and to know and feel whatever the universe wants you to feel. So it's extremely important to eat well, to do your exercises, to sleep, to sit in the sun, gaze at the sun, gaze at the moon, do everything what you have to do that normally was unnatural to you. But now you have to unlearn to relearn what is natural, what is nature. I was watching a movie also um, yesterday, and that movie, the name is, it's on Netflix, the name is Black Knight. Well, in this movie they are truly, truly showing you what their agenda is, what their agenda also was with the C-19. Yeah, with that vaccination and everything. If I look at people around me right now that took that C-19 or the vax or the jab, they have different types of name for it, because YouTube doesn't want you to use the real name of it. Otherwise, they will flag you or they will do all types of things to your channel. But the thing is that this jab that especially neuromyelinated beings took, some of them cannot handle the sun anymore. The sun is becoming their enemy. And that it gives me goosebumps, because I'm like, what the heck? How can a being that is normally and naturally a sun being, how can that person be having problems with the sun? So it is true that the sun is separating us. The sun is separating us. And it's not only separating the chosen ones from the mankind, but it's also separating us from skin folks. Because not all skin folk is skin folk. So not all skin folk, yeah, will be with you on your journey. So you have to be strong minded. Being a spiritual being, we are spiritual beings having a human experience. So we are spiritual first. And by being spiritual first, it means your mind has to be strong. Because some of your family members will fall off, especially the ones that took that jab. They will fall off. I am seeing it, I am hearing it around me. People that are neuromyelinated beings, carbonated beings, that are losing their life because of the jab, that are not able to accept the radiance of the sun anymore because they took that jab. They cannot handle the sun anymore. Their eyes cannot even look at the sun without having sunglasses to protect their eyes anymore. So be very mindful about your surroundings. Be very mindful that you have to learn the law of detachment, detaching yourself from people, things that are no longer serving you anymore. And I'm speaking from experience because I had to detach myself, and I have to detach myself from a person that is very close to me. Because people that took that jab, that C19, whatever they want to call it, they can switch on you. I have noticed that they can switch on you. There is something has been put inside of these people's body that they can just switch like there is an entity in them that is demonic. Sorry that I have to say, excuse me, no, not sorry, excuse me that I have to say this, and maybe I will lose some subscribers, but I already said I am not here for the blue pill. I am here for the red pill. So I have to speak truth about this. I have to speak truth about a lot of men also having entities attached to them that's demonic. Entities that are narcissistic, entities that are pedophiles, entities that are only constantly bashing women. And there are women that also have entities attached to them that are of jealousy, that are narcissistic, that are, as they call them, Jezebels. So I'm not saying that men are better than women or women are better than men. In every category, you will find people that have demonic entities attached to them. And there are differences in demonic entities that come for war and destruction. And there are different demonic entities that are guardian demonic entities. But we will talk about that in a different video because I don't think that this video has to be about the entities. It's about that we should be mindful of our surroundings, especially now, especially at the end of this 2023. It will get more and more extreme. If you look around you, if you listen to the news, it is everywhere. Pedophilia is on the rise. So when we were younger, or when I was younger, it was happening behind closed doors. Now they are trying to do it in front of your face so that you can see what type of entity is within them. So if people show you who they are, you must believe them. Don't think that they are your leader, because there are a lot of leaders that you don't know what they do behind closed doors. Be your own leader. Know yourself to lead yourself. So my message, I wish that my message is clear. My message is about that this war that is happening right now in the spiritual realm, as above, so below. So here it is also taking place. And they are targeting every single person that is chosen. Stay on your high vibration. Do whatever you can do. That when you feel you're going low, tap into that music. Tap into that chanting. tap into whatever you need to tap into, chosen one, to rise again to that high vibration. Because one thing I can tell you is that when you go low, it takes a lot of energy to come back to that high vibration. So as soon as you're feeling, ooh, there is something that is trying to trigger me to go to that low vibrational state, act on it. Act on it. If you have to smudge your house and the neighbors will think that your house is burning, smudge it. Do whatever you need to do, because the world, this planet that we are walking on right now, that portal that they opened, they couldn't use CERN to open it, but they still opened a portal. Those entities are jumping from one body to the other body, and it's no joke. So be mindful, respect your intuition, let your inner self guide you, connect to the unseen, meditate, pray, do the things that you have to do, insert certain rituals into your life, take a walk, go outside, yeah, to breathe in that air that you need, that also can stimulate your brain for good and for the positive. Nature is not just something, nature is health and wealth. We just forgot who we are, and we forgot what nature is, because nature lives inside of us. Nature, just like it is outside, as within, as without. It is outside, it is also within. And I don't want to make the message too long, because I can keep on going on and on protecting, protecting, protecting your spirit, protecting your aura, protecting your mind. But I'll make another video, and then I will go deeper into that, connecting to the unseen, connecting to what are the things that we can use more deeper than only smudging, to, you know, help ourselves and our mind to constantly be protected, because the universe will protect you, but you have to be open to receive the protection. You have to be open to receive the protection of spirits, of your ancestors. You have to be open to receive it, because we were born, yeah, free beings. We were born to be free. But when you want protection from spirit or from the unseen, you have to tap into that. You have to accept that, and you have to ask for that. Even though you're always being protected, asking and giving the okay that you want to be protected will only enhance that power and strengthen that protection. Was my video for today. Thank you for watching. Have a peaceful, blissful, and very powerful day.